Egyptian successes at our first ITF Future tournaments in Soma Bay. Slava Belinsky is playing for Ukraine in the Davis Cup, and Yuri Rodionov is also competing in the Davis Cup this week. And Mohamed Safwat is in Togo with his team for the Davis Cup as well. Last week, Yuri Rodionov had another successful Challenger tournament week, reaching the semifinals in singles and winning the doubles title with his partner Pichler. This is a good sign for the coming weeks. The first week of our Future series in Soma Bay has come to an end. This also involved tasks that happen in the background and that no one sees, and which of course also changed my perspective on the organization of tournaments. It was clear to us from the outset that we would have to take on some tasks ourselves, as our team was reduced to the bare essentials. And if we were to organize Futures again, we would certainly need more help. Hent Isa, our tournament director, had the most to do. She was responsible for organizing the rooms, transportation from the airport, paying the rooms, and many organizational tasks, leaving her with hardly any time to relax. Organizing the rooms was particularly difficult as the tournament participants often changed rooms, switching from single to double rooms, changing roommates, and also switching from half board to full board because it made more financial sense. Unfortunately, there were repeated delays with the flights, which meant that changes often had to be made in the middle of the night, and that of course did not help her to get more rest. Our partner Hotel Cactus is also still in its opening phase, and there too some minor issues were not yet running smoothly, which naturally caused further organizational challenges. Last week was also very stressful for Mohamed Safwat. His tasks were not limited to organizational support, but also included many small things that take place in the background. Balls had to be brought from the warehouse to the supervisor or to the tournament office. Water had to be brought from the warehouse to the refrigerators and later provided to the referees during the matches so that they could take it with them to the courts. For my part, I was busy training the players we were coaching here on the court, watching the matches and analyzing them with the players. I also tried to lend a helping hand in other areas, such as preparing the schedule for the practice courts, helping with water and ball transport, and other small tasks that need to be done. Our coaches, Said and Remy, were also on hand and provided helpful support with the various tasks. Remy was involved in many organizational matters during the second week and did a good job. It was a very successful first week on court for the Egyptians, with victories in the men's and women's singles, and an Egyptian player in the winning team in both the men's and women's doubles, making it a good debut for the home players. This video will be released during the Davis Cup weekend. Good luck to our players at this event. Thank you for your interest and see you in the next video.